Good morning and welcome to South Florida Sunday. I'm Tracy St. George. So happy to have some friends in studio today. They've been here many times before. We've got Laura Souza of G Girl Productions and Barbie Younts, who is the founder of Canine Rescue out of North Augusta, South Carolina. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning, Tracy.
So happy to have you here, and you have traveled far. I've never had a guest travel from out of state to be on my show.
Well, this is the second time I've done so.
I know, and I love it. Thank you so much for coming in. So we're going to talk about your awesomeness in just a couple minutes. But first, why don't you, Laura, explain to us once again, what is G Girl Productions and who have you brought in with us as well?
Okay, who we brought in was, of course, the G Girl, Gianna. And if you look on our Facebook page, G Girl Productions, the long-haired Shih Tzu. And then we have the little G Girl, who is in grooming to take over the big G Girl's place. And that's little Gabriella. And Gabriella was from Canine Rescue. That's how I found Barbie.
That's so awesome.
And what I do is I am an event coordinator for the fur baby world. So I put on these elaborate events in country clubs where the dogs are served a 3-course meal and the mommies and dads are served a 3-course meal. And God forbid me, I called them dogs. We need to call them fur babies. And it always is involving a contest. And we have a really, really big event coming up June 30th, July 1st and 2nd. It's a 3-day event.
3 days. Whoa, this is going to be huge.
At the Abacoa Golf and Country Club. We're expecting about 175 ladies for this one.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of people.
A lot of people. All are staying at Homewood Suites right near the country club. So Homewoods has gone to the dogs.
I love it.
And then the first night we have Mr. and Miss International, where the dogs will pick a country, represent the country and era.
Oh,
we have
my
first and
goodness.
second runner-up for that night. And that is cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and a Vienna cookie bar. And Wolfgang Bakery of Jupiter is doing a Vienna cookie bar for the fur babies that day. And so, and of course, they will be served their organic chicken and steamed vegetables as their appetizer.
So the dogs can dress up as any country they want. So if you got a French bulldog, you
Yes.
don't even have to be a French bulldog. You could be a Mexican bulldog.
Exactly, whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, how silly and fun. I
Yeah,
love
very
it.
fun. And then the next night is the big night. And we have I've added some beautiful things. We have Gia and Gabrielle's gowns are being made by the designer Shenanigans, which she does phenomenal work. She's a local designer here in South Florida. And we have a company that's donating a gorgeous ice sculpture. We have doggy champagne. It's called Paw Perignon. So the dogs will be served the dog Perignon, the Paw Perignon.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
called. And then they have their organic chicken, steamed vegetables, and we have a local pastry chef that is making a 3-tier doggy cake for the fur baby cake for the event.
What is the cake made out of?
She has carrots, peanut butter. The font she uses is a marshmallow font because they can have a little bit of the marshmallow. So it is a fur baby cake. And that's the big contest. That's where the Cotillion is the presentation of the debutantes and the gentle fur boys. And so we will be picking, of course, the highest title, Mr. and Miss Cotillion, Miss Congeniality, Mr. Gentle Fur Boy, Mr. and Miss Ambassador, Mr. and Miss Photogenic, and then also Best Evening Gown, Tuxedo, and Best Designer of an Evening Gown and Tuxedo. So this is very big for the designers. We have...
The pressure is on.
Oh, yes. Designers coming all the way from California, from Canada, all over the country. this is now opening up. G Girl is now going. I'm doing an event in Charlotte in September, in Virginia Beach. We're starting to go all over the country, always benefiting other rescues. So to do these kind of contests, because I'm finding that there's all over the country women who like to dress their fur babies, their children.
And they do come from all over, because what was the one that I did with you last
The
time?
homecoming, that was in
homecoming
January,
one.
yes.
And you had people from all over the country fly in for that.
Yes. A good majority. We do have a lot of locals. God bless the locals. Because when we did a small event, Sadie Hawkins, 100% of the proceeds went to Canine Rescue to get her airfare to come today for the recording. So, that was a wonderful thing. And then the third day of the event
I think
is
we're boring Gianna,
Jenna
though.
snoring already.
Yeah, she's snoring a little bit. Bless her heart. It's early Sunday morning. I don't blame her.
And then the third day is our polo brunch. And that's a fun event where the moms dress and they'll dress as polo players. They try to, maneuver the judges. It's not as serious.
And you told me that they're wearing their polo wear today.
They're wearing their polo, kind of Kentucky Derby outfits today. The only thing they don't have yet, their hats haven't been made. They're being made. So kind of like Pretty Women at the Polo Club type of scenario of the girls' dresses.
Oh, my goodness. Now, when is the date again?
The date is June the 30th, July the 1st, and July the 2nd.
Okay. And then you said out-of-town guests are going to be staying at which hotel? And is there a
Homewood
block?
Suites. Yes, there's
Homewood
a block
Suites?
of
Okay.
rooms. If you call up G Girl Cotillion, there's not too many left. And then there are a couple quick sponsors. I want to thank, of course, ALPHAMEDIA, because you guys are the bomb.
We love you guys.
PalmBeachLink.com and Rico Dodge, the second time they've sponsored. And also Rebecca Kelly with BCG Creations. She does doggy jewelry. She always sponsors our events. So I'm excited to have such good, caring, and ongoing supporters.
Right. And how can we get tickets to this event?
You can look on Facebook or on Instagram or Twitter, and you'll look at the Eventbrite, or you can type in G Girl Productions 2017 Fabulous Cotillion, and the Eventbrite will take you to the tickets. You can get for the Cotillion night only, which is $90, and that includes the fur babies food, your food, and entrance into the contest. Or you can get the 3-day for $165.
Oh, go 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I
Sure.
figured. For $165, it's worth. And the brunch, you have a choice of 6 different items, and the fur babies eat again too. So every day there's food for the fur babies and the moms and dads, and a contest.
That is so fun.
Live auctions, also 50/50s and raffles, and 100% of that goes to Canine Rescue. And I'm telling you, the designers have brought gowns for that live auction to die for.
Now, with all
Phenomenal.
of the contests that you're going to be having, you got a lot of trophies. Who gave you the
Crown
trophies?
Trophies of Boca Raton. They've sponsored us for 4 years, and they donate all of the trophies for the big night, which is a godsend, because my trophies are 5 feet tall.
They're big.
And then, they have the sashes and tiaras, and you thought the homecoming ones were big, Tracy. The Cotillion are bigger than the homecoming.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious. Well, all of this benefits a fantastic charity out. Would it be considered a charity?
Yes,
it is.
it's a 501c charity,
It's the-
nonprofit organization.
It's Canine Rescue out of North Augusta, South Carolina, and Barbie is here. She is the founder. Tell us about yourself and your rescue, Barbie.
Well, I've been doing rescue for 16 years. We have done canine rescue since 2005, and we have rescued and saved over 11,000 dogs.
Holy cow, that's a lot of dogs.
It is, and we love doing it. We love watching them come from something scared and pitiful into an amazing Gabriella.
Right. How do you find the dogs?
Through connections, we do high kill shelter rescue. We do backyard breeder. The worst of the worst is the puppy mill rescue.
Yeah.
That we do.
And that's how you met Laura, correct?
That is correct.
So you were looking
Through
for
Pet Finders online. A friend of mine knew I was looking for a Shih Tzu, but I didn't want a baby because I have senior. G is a senior dog, and I have 2 other senior dogs. I wanted one that was at least a year old. And the story of Gabriella was that they bred her too young, and the babies died, and they dumped her, and Barbie rescued her, and I found her, and a friend of mine actually found her and showed me the picture, and I said, oh, I fell in love with her, and she said, oh, well, that's great, now you got to drive to Augusta,
Right.
South Carolina to get her, and we did. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great story. And how did you get interested in rescuing?
Years and years ago, I've always loved animals all my life, and I was getting my hair done and talking about animals with my hairdresser, and she suggested that I hang around. There was another lady coming in that had a rescue group, so I talked to her and decided to check out rescues. That might be something of interest to me, and I did, and I joined one and learned a lot in 3 years, but knew that all the funds weren't going to the dogs the way they should. So a friend of mine also in the group decided we can do this and we can do it right. So 100% of everything we get goes for the dogs. The dogs are first. We come after that. So all funds go for what they need in good quality food. We use Royal Canin food. We buy 50 cans of chicken every week to make chicken and rice for these babies, and they get what they need, all the medical work, illnesses, surgeries, anything they need, and then any damage they do to our homes, we repair ourselves,
Right.
which has been a lot over the years, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, just to watch their amazing faces and what they give back to us.
And what I love about Barbie's Rescue is her and her co-founder, Jean, are so hands-on. They're involved in every adoption of approving that this dog is the best fit for, this family that's looking to adopt it. And that's one of the things. And the other thing, too, is with them being a smaller rescue, they're so appreciative because they don't have the deep pockets
Right.
of companies throwing money at them. So when we do an event, we can raise for we're hoping 6,000 to 8,000 this event. That will take you how many months? Will help you with your rescue.
That will go at least 4 to 5 months, or it will pay our current vet bill of about $6,000.
Wow. What is your website so people can log on and check your stuff out?
It is Canine, CANINE, rescue, the number 1 at .org.
.org, okay. And this is your second event with Laura and
Yes.
G Girl. So what was your overall impression when you first saw the homecoming event? That was the
was-
first event I'd ever gone to
Was
of
it?
Laura's too, yes.
I
were
was
shocked.
Blown away,
I was
right?
blown away, yes.
Crazy.
I could not imagine what these dogs get.
Yes, and I didn't mean crazy as in crazy. I
No.
meant crazy as in, whoa, that was
Yes.
impressive. That was
Yes.
a fancy party.
It was
It was
amazing.
awesome.
And if you think the homecoming is incredible, you should see, because the Cotillion, I've stepped it up so much more. But, we have $200 flower pieces that are being donated by a local florist. I got DJ Boomy. She's like real hot in Miami to do the music. And the judging is going to be a little bit different than what you did, because the dogs will go into a separate room to be prejudged. So the judges will have more time to look at the garments and talk to the dog. And then the actual stage is the final look, a runway show that the judges get to see the garments on the runway. I feel like it's a little bit less pressure for the dogs and a little bit less pressure for the judges.
Yeah, we were stressed out.
Yeah.
Because it was just so, oh, I love this one. Wait, no, I love that one. Oh, I love this one. It was just
Overwhelming.
It was
And
overwhelming because
that's why
everybody
I
looked
felt-
so fabulous.
I always try to look at what I do and then say, okay, how can I improve this? And this way the judges will have a minute to really look, ask questions about the garment, see the dog where the dog's not on stage being plopped on a table. You see the personality of the
Right.
dog. Like, Gia here is snoozing. I would not consider Gia Miss Cotillion. Not a lot of personality. She's sound asleep.
Oh my goodness, she's hilarious. And you know what? That's what a princess should be doing.
Yes.
Napping. Which is why I'm wondering why I'm not napping. So it's the Big Cotillion coming up on June 30th, July 1st and 2nd at the
Abacoa Golf and Country Club off of Donald Ross Boulevard in Jupiter. You
Fantastic.
get the tickets on Eventbrite. Just type in G Girl 2017 Fabulous Cotillion because it's going to be fabulous.
It is going to be fabulous. $90 for 1 day.
Yep.
$160 for all 3
Great.
days.
And Tracy, if you can make it to any of the days, you're more than welcome. You just have to let me know what day you're coming and there'll be a ticket
I don't
for
think
you.
I'll look as fancy as any of the fur babies, though.
No, we never. The thing that cracks me up is the women will spend thousands of dollars on gowns for their fur babies, and then go and buy their gown at Ross.
That's awesome. I love it. Do you know what you're going to be wearing yet, Barbie? Have you planned?
I do not.
yet.
The dogs come first, and I will be bringing probably 1 or 2 with me. Don't know who yet.
Oh my goodness, that's going to be so much
The little
fun.
one that she had at the homecoming, Delilah, was adopted through the G Girl family. Somebody from the G Girl
great.
family ended up adopting Delilah. She was a little bitty Yorkie.
So cute.
she
I think I was holding her and didn't want to give her back, as I recall.
Yes, that's
She is going to be
correct.
at the Cotillion. She is being presented to society and competing for Miss Cotillion this time.
Congratulations to Delilah. Are you bringing any other dogs? I'm
Yes.
sorry for babies to be adopted.
I am. I don't know who I will have then. Right now, I have a little 1.2 pound Yorkie puppy. That if she's not ready for adoption in our area, then I'll be bringing her. And I have a special needs little pom boy that may be coming with me. He's 2.6 pounds and is 7 months old.
Oh, my
He has an
goodness.
eating disorder that we're working on.
Oh, and
but
you
he's
help
my
out
little
with that.
buddy.
That's
And
so
she named
sweet.
him Stuart Little.
Oh, you.
He's precious.
And what is the website again for you, Barbie?
Canine Rescue, CANINE, rescue, the number 1.org.
.org. Fantastic. Well, we will see you at the Cotillion with all the fur babies and the contests and the fun
Thank
and the
you,
food.
Tracy.
Of course, of course. It's going to be June 30th and July 1st and 2nd at the Abacoa Golf Club. And you can stay at the Witch Hotel.
Homewood Suites, right? It's 2 seconds from the venue, so it's perfect. And it's all dog friendly. And all of there's restaurants. Wolfgang Bakery, if you need to do a little shopping for your fur baby, is right across the street. So it's a great location.
Super fun, super fun. We will see you there. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Tracy.
you for having
Thank you,
us.
Alpha Media.